Okay, so part 3 of my summary. Hope you guys are catching everything I said. In case you missed it, part 3 of my summary. I'm gonna play around a bit, and possibly part 4 will be like the ending of the game with Sarah Moon Ryder. I will run her again. My PlayStation is really jacked up, so I'm gonna need to call PlayStation Company like tomorrow and wait for them to send me a box so they can get the shit in, because this is the second copy of the game and it's still doing the same shit. So there's something wrong with the PlayStation. It's also freezing on other games, and that's pretty much all they're gonna get from me, because I'm not gonna keep this up without something going on with the damn thing. You know, so you need to fix it. I didn't join PlayStation Plus for nothing. So the game's tripping. All kinds of other issues are going on. Hopefully these things won't keep popping up. No. Get rid of that. Click on this location. I don't know what's going on with that. Clear. I don't know why my computer keeps popping up. Alright, so I'm gonna cut off the light. I'm gonna do this thing. You're gonna watch them do the movie thing. And then I'm going to do my other commentary for part 3 of my summary. So please bear with me as we get this on the road. I know you see those goddamn lights. Yes, if you've been paying attention on my channel or on my Facebook page, whichever one you are actually following me on, that has become a thing about seeing the goddamn lights.
They need you, Jorax. I know you left the Legion. I never left the Legion. You left me. But I know my duty.
Alright folks, we can sit through a training montage with what many critics describe as excessive Turian flexing.
No such thing. There really is.
Or we could fast forward to a ship crashing into an asteroid crashing into a moon.
Fast forward to the crash. Montage. Don't cut bits out.
I'd go for the crash.
Forwarding to the action scene, going once, going twice.
Skip to the good stuff, Liam.
Boo!
But it's vacuum. The ship explosion would be silent.
I hope that's not the voice of experience talking.
Guess they wanted their money's worth. They actually blew up a derelict for that shot.
Too bad the script wasn't caught in the blast.
My strike team will hit the enemy cruiser, General. Force is the only thing fanatics understand.
Why a strike
FYI,
team? Torpedo the cruiser!
The relationship with
That's overkill. Get one
Petra,
engineer aboard.
totally
Life
epic
support
fail.
engines,
I can't get her
problem solved.
to like
And
Ryder,
leave him
so I'm
stuck
just
on a hostile
gonna
ship? One torpedo, over by
86
lunch.
that idea. Just beat the game.
Fry their sensors, spacewalk on the hull, cut life support, repel in, and take them hostage.
Done it. Less exciting than it sounds.
Seriously?
Got the scars to prove it.
I assumed you'd got that falling off a bust. Speaking of, time for another round. Anyone for a Baron's jaw? Or a euphemistically
I know
delicious?
damn well
Lesson.
you see them goddamn lights.
Raz. No! Ugh, he was a
The fucking lights are on.
No acting like overacting. Even Ryder could do better.
If I wanted to.
Oh, really? Come on, show us. I'll be dead for you.
Okay. Callow. Callow, please, not now. Not when we're so close.
Ryder. You must go.
I know you see them damn lights. Excuse me, people. First, let me a big help apology for screaming about the goddamn lights. And everything you've missed. Because when you get the cutscenes, you can't stop the fucking cutscenes. Some asshole went and stopped knocking on my damn door. So, I lost my train of thought and what the commentary for Summary 3 was going to be.
Hello, Ryder.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
I thought that was cute. There need to be a little bit, you'd have to be a fan of the
How are
trilogy.
those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
So since I've totally butchered this game, I'm gonna have to run it again.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Hopefully I'll get it right this time. So I'm still missing like 3 ships. 2 up there. 1 down there. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I think that the game, like, you should be able to just collect your trophies after the first run through, like in the trilogy. When you collect all your trophies in the 3rd game. We're here, not so much. No. So I'm going to take you to the Nexus real quick. Again, this summary got totally butchered. I forgot what I want the commentary about. And I can't stop, rewind, and go back because I don't feel like trying to retouch on things. It's my
Come to
hijack.
say hi?
I think next game I'm gonna run as Sarah, but I'm only gonna have a relationship with Vetra. Even though I've watched someone else's relationship with Vetra, excuse me, and it sucks. But I'm gonna
What can I
try.
do for you, Pathfinder?
See, I can't get her back, so
You probably have
it's a
work to
done
do.
deal
We can chat
with
later.
Vetra.
You know where to find me.
Now, here's the thing. So you have the Nomad. Nomad's cool. You never get to use this thing. I don't know why you never get to use that thing. I don't even know what the fuck that thing is. It's like it's some sort of escape pod or something. You get the forward station. Yeah. And the messed up thing is that this ship is bigger than the original Normandy, but smaller than the SR2. Alright? Now, if you've been watching my videos, and I don't know if I've posted them or not, but if they are posted by the time I'm done with this, you know, there's a lot of things that have gone wrong. You know. And matter of fact, I probably should have just went with Reyes Fidel instead with Sarah Ryder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to renege on what I just said, and I'm going to flip a coin. And that coin will decide if I'm going to be with Reyes Fidel or this writer. I kind of made her a bit slutty because she slept with PV and she slept with Liam and she kissed Reyes Fidel. But see, when you go with Reyes, you don't get anything remotely close to the end. Also, since I've been playing it, I have butchered the games so many times now. My next round that I play, I'm going to try and do it exactly like I did it the very first time I played it, instead of being all over the place.
Feeling okay?
I'll let you get back to it.
Now,
I'll be here if you need me.
the thing with Mass Effect, you know, like I said, my complaints are exceptionally small. I complain about fish. I don't know what I did with the notebook. You know, my complaints are so incontestable that they could have been fixed from the jump. Alright? We flip this thing back over. Because now that I have the notebook, you know, my next two summaries would be more like theory videos, which would be like me starting the game over again anyway. Because I think I'm just going to go ahead and beat the game like right now. Because the only thing I haven't done is Cyrax, and I didn't do the interview with Carrie Tavessa, so the game's been a little bit shortened. If I could turn this damn page, that would be lovely. And the notebook is fighting me right now. So, you know, they mention cats, but they don't show them. They don't have dogs, and I have a space rat instead of a hamster. Same kind of thing. And you know, when I start my next video, I'm going to talk about things like the species, like the humans and all the other races of people or whatever. Because I didn't get a good job in Summary 1 or Summary 2, and I clearly having a clusterfuck with Summary 3 because I know people see those goddamn lights. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make the last 3 videos sometime between night and weekend. If the weekend rolls over like I planned it to, things will be great. So I'm debating on when I come back, when I get out of my Cyber Night Lights class, if I'm going to go to work on Saturday or if I'm going to go to work on Friday night. But it's more than likely I'll probably go in on Saturday to make sure that everything is straight. And if I have to go back in on Sunday to double check to make sure that nothing goes wrong, then I will do that. But you know, for the moment, to recap, these are your clothes. You got the athletic, you got the hoodie, you got the jacket, long sleeve, short sleeve. Since it's Sarah, you would think that the feminist movement, who made her look ugly when she was looking almost exactly like the beautiful model that was her, they didn't want her to be so pretty. And some people are just naturally pretty, and they didn't like the fact that she was hyper pretty. So I made my Sarah as hyper pretty as I could get. Now, those were her clothes. You would think that she would have a dress. I would like to also address the fact that you can't address people on the Nexus all the time. And I think that that is one of the places where they kind of fucked up in this thing. And then they took out the one thing that made the Mass Effect trilogy great. Khaleesi Al-Jalani. I know what you're thinking. Why would you bring up Khaleesi Al-Jalani? How many of you guys did not hit Khaleesi Al-Jalani in Game 1? Probably your first time playing it, you probably didn't hit Khaleesi Al-Jalani your first time through. Then you probably watched something on YouTube where the guy says, I'm not going to keep taking your disingenuous assertions, and Shepard punches the shit out of her. Then in the second game, where she tries to do something and Shepard decks her and starts mouthing off at all the ships that died in the battle for the Citadel. So you know, every time I've played, except for like after I got used to playing it, I hit Khaleesi for bragging rights. The guy at the window at the Asari Natata Dantius, I think that's her name, I pushed him out the window every time. No exceptions. How about goodbye? Unless I missed that fucking button, which I can't remember ever missing that button, that asshole learned how to fly. Without question, without remorse, I pushed him out that window. Every time. Didn't ask any questions, I just pushed him on out that window. Didn't think twice about it, just pushed him right on out that damn window. Now, if you notice, the Nexus is not complete. I have 3 arcs there, but the Nexus is not complete. But I found all 4 arcs, so I don't know why the whatever arc's not there is not there. Alright? So somewhere along the line, I screwed up in the story mode and cracked up big time. I'm going to try not to do that on my next round. So I'm about to go and run the winning game after I go here and see what else I can do.
You're listening to H&S.
You'll talk to Tan real fast. And basically, all I have left to do is win the game. Huh? Rewind. Let me go up here real fast and go talk to these doctors. And just so did you know, Alan can be saved. Because I didn't talk to Carrie Tavessa at least one time, I didn't have her at all.
The Angara were designed by the Remnant creators?
Which again,
Specifically for
is an
this
issue.
cluster, it seems.
And the Scourge, yes.
There's Alan. You can save him.
Uplifted several species. Why create one?
No.
Are the Angara children
I'll show
to
you
them,
the
or
device.
some great experiment?
Not there. Okay. So, I will attempt to show you the device. You make it at Kadar Port, by the way. I don't know if you can make it anywhere else after that. If I can get to it fast enough, that would be great. First, let me grab this. I've done that like 9 times and nothing's happened. Improve shields. I probably already did it because I have fairly decent shields. There it is. The cybernetic device special item blueprint. See where it says Alan Knights? Spinal implants enable them to function correctly. So that's what you need to save him. And that way the sniper does not take out his mob. You see how the game's doing that? It does it with the first copy of the game as well. It also does it with Batman. That's why I need to call the PlayStation company. They have to figure out what in the hell is causing that. I done bought 2 copies of Mass Effect and it does the same thing in both games. And sometimes it'll pick right up and run. Also, I'm going the wrong way again. Said I was going to go talk to Tan. Then I decided to go up the top. I still have to go back up the top because I have to go to Carrie Tavessa's room to see if anything will happen. I'm sure it will not happen, but we're going there anyway. So for the record, this is the Solarian's room. It is no longer accessible. This will be the room with the Krogan and the spoiler alert, which I'm not going to give you. If you haven't played, you'll find it. This is where Jen Garson's body is found. That would be that right there. This is Spender's apartment, which you no longer have access. This is PB's apartment, which you do have access to. But he can't get in that room back there. Not right there. There's a shitty mess here. But you can't get into this room right here. Can't get in the box. It would be nice if you could hide in the box. And right next door, why not have another sorry neighbor? This is Carrie Tavessa's room. So now that you know where those places are, you can remember that when you play them. Now Carrie Tavessa is not as annoying as Kajina Agilani, the news reporter from the trilogy. And yes, again, I stress that I have decked her in every game unless I missed. Now I will say, I have also been leveled by her in at least one game. Just like in this game, the first time I got to that bar fight, I got my ass kicked. So, it does happen. If you miss that interrupt button, you're pretty much up shit creek without a paddle. And that has happened. Believe me, it has happened. Oh crap. I don't know why I'm putting that there. I still need to get this summary close up to the part. Anyway. So, you know, you can interact with them when the triangles are. I didn't get to go see what's her name in jail.
When will you remain silent?
When do I get my lawyer?
Haven't thought out many lawyers yet. There's probably a joke in there somewhere.
That was a
You
joke.
think martial law is funny?
Nah. Someone who stole medical supplies lecturing me on the legal system? That's hilarious.
That sergeant, he's pretty decent. No. It's a ball chick. Yeah, there's a lot of things you don't get to interact with. And here's the shit that pisses me off. I'm gonna show you something. You guys are gonna find it funny, but it pissed me off. To no avail. It pisses me off. Not this guy.
What's up?
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I didn't do any of
Mostly
that.
on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome. Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Talk to you later, David.
I'll be.
So I guess I'll get to interview her after I beat the game. Can't talk to this lady. She's an angry looking Asian. Yeah, she's an angry looking Asian. Now I've done everything right for Sid. Watch this.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Can't get a response, which is bullshit. Alright? So like I said, my complaints are small. Really small. Especially, you know, you can't respond to anybody. You can't really talk to anybody. You can watch them do all these things. You know, you gotta zoom in a little bit. Pervert cam.
Check your duty roster for important
Weekly injury report. Casualty rate matches projections.
No. And a lot of the characters have the same face. You know, they just changed their hair, mods and stuff. And I'm kind of mad that we don't get the same mods that you get in PC, which is something they could adjust.
Apex leaders
Yeah.
notified.
There's a Solarian. You don't get to respond to him. And they did bring back the one thing that I do like. The Solarian Union would please request that you stop touching that. I wonder if that was the mission that I didn't
Secure
get.
message from intelligence.
Nope. Nothing happened there.
Requesting armor cam footage.
And it's always the same thing with after
Hey,
Cyrax.
Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
There's no replacement for first-hand experience.
Attention, civil
So
disobedience
I went to the council. I'm at my 20. So, but somehow or another it's not in the complete thing. I'll show you. So it's not there. I've scanned all the enemies. I've done everything I can, so when I play it again, I'll have to do it right at some level or another.
Supply request is in. Replacement armor's out.
Did I hear this right? The Angara were made by the Remnant creators in that Meridian engine?
There's a little more to it.
I can barely get my head around this already. But the Remnant defenses, those I'm sending people to investigate. Anything that has the Ket running scared is worth looking into.
Bye,
So,
Kendros. Duty
getting
calls.
that out the way.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Yeah. You have to visit everybody, but you can only like do so much, and that kind of sucks that you can't just talk to random people. When they talk to you, you can't respond, which totally sucks. Just another angry Asian. Nope. That's basically Grace Leto, but not Grace Leto because she's back on EOS. The only people you can tell are different are the Solarians and the Turians, because they basically changed the face paint. Addison, let's talk to this heifer.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Yeah, goodbye.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
hydroponics reports oxygen.
Yes, Pathfinder.
So in this game, I've epically failed on a few things. that what I just showed you. And the Carrier Vesta thing, their relationship with Vetra. I think that you should have relationships with people outside of your crew. And if you're gonna have a relationship with anybody, the sex scene should be better. Reyes, Fidel, all those other people. No. So that tells you that. There's Cora. She should be bisexual or a lesbian. It would have been awesome to have lesbian chicks besides just PV.
Lucky you. How are things going with Ark Lucinian? I see you've crossed paths with Sloan Kelly and the Exiles. A thorn in our side if ever there was one.
I don't think anyone came
So
all
I
the way
didn't come
to
back to
Andromeda
do
live
that.
like
So make
The
sure when
Nexus
you
was
do your
part of this
missions, you
too.
come back
It's about
and
the
talk to
future,
this
Ryder.
douchebag full of dick
What
tips.
sort of civilization will we?
I
Did
kind
you
of just
have some
kind of
other
jumped through
business?
without like even really talking to everybody. I just went mission, and missed a lot of stuff. Try not to do that. As you're watching my summary, when you go to talk to them and it's things that you've done and they bring it up, it's because you forgot to come back and talk to them. No. So now I'm gonna go and start my final mission as I continue on with the commentary. And then there's like, alright, when you go to your arc, when you go to other things, you have no way of communicating with everybody, and it's always the same stuff. And there should be an open world DLC where you can go into the rooms where there's nothing. And this should not just cut through here, but the trilogy and like in the PC, and then you have mods so you can do everything. You can change the clothes, you can have Shepard running around butt ass naked. We should have that option for PlayStation and Xbox. Fair is fair. No. Got this guy over here, he's interested in Gil Brody.
Hey,
Name?
Ooh, I think I saw a light.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hurry this up.
hi. Gil Brody.
That's right.
You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
No, I mean like a... Oh, never mind.
It shouldn't.
Tell him I said hi, huh?
It shouldn't leave. I know you see them damn lights. Well, let me end this video because people apparently are blind as fuck and can't see the goddamn lights. Summary 3 may have to get a second part. Be seeing ya.